Oh, is somebody actually watching this? Hello. I'm just getting things set up and ready here, and I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do. I think this is just going to be a resource gathering stream, but welcome aboard, if that actually is somebody. Hello. Let me check that the audio is going okay for everybody. Okay, that seems like the in-game audio might be a little bit much, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit. That should be a little bit better. Hello. Okay. We're doing a thing here. Hopefully. Cool, cool. Alright, so basically, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to do a couple of things. It's weird, though, that I'm kind of streaming this ahead of my video releasing. Maybe I shouldn't show too much of the area around here. Did not really think this through. I just really kind of wanted to stream some Minecraft. Well, you know what? For those of you who are here early, you probably get to see a few little spoilery bits. But for those of you who join in just a few minutes, you won't see any of this. Haha! Total masterwork right here. Okay, basically all I need is... let's go with about 5 of them for right now. And I'm gonna need a bed. Got a spare bed over here. Boat. And... there they are. There they are. Where is some bone meal? Where is some bone meal? Okay, I'm talking to myself again. There's some bone meal. Okay. I'm gonna take off, go off into the distance, and do some tree farming, I guess. And of course, I'm gonna have to take a break here shortly just to announce on Twitter that we are going live with some of this. Okay. I'm trying not to spoil anything as it stands right now. Whoops. Not used to this new keyboard. Cool. Alright, so here we are in BunchaSquares, the Kingdoms, and oh my goodness, this is going to be a load of fun. Honestly, like, I'm super excited. Whoops. Super excited once again. As you can see, the fair city of Freefield behind you. First videos coming out fairly soon. Between the next couple of days, I believe. We are actually going to launch the videos as a group, hopefully. That's the plan. I'm not sure if everybody's going to be releasing a video or what the story is, but I figured I just kind of want to do some streaming and make some more progress and do some more of this on camera where technically you guys can see what I've done. Okay, I don't want to go here because this is still a little close to Birchland. That's actually Birchland, and that is Sven the Bold's base over there. Don't want to get too close to that and spoil anything. And I'm really trying not to spoil anything off in that direction either. Yeah, so it's BunchaSquares. BunchaSquares is back. The Kingdoms are back. And once again, I'm pressing the F3 button when I mean to press the F5 button, so nothing else is new in the world ever. So I'm just going to sail off into the sunset, watching the dolphins dive and jump. Fantastic. Okay, so basically I just need to get somewhere with a little bit of open space so I can plant dem trees and get dem wood, because I need plenty of it. And I just realized that I didn't bring any oak saplings. I probably should have brought those. I might do that in a bit. Oh well. Like I said, none of this was really planned. At least not very well. Okay. This island? How does this island look? Little titchy, little tiny, little small. Oh, okay, I'm seeing giant trees in the distance. That works. Oh, hey, Chop Chop. Hello. How are you? You know what? This island right here looks just about perfect for it. Also noticing, I think, is that a portal? Are people out here already in the distance? I think they are. You know what? I feel like this is a distraction, but I also need to go and check this out, because if people have already left the main island, then I am really confused. Because the whole goal of this is that people not ditch the island right away and actually stick around to build on it. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's just obsidian. Oh, this actually looks super cool here. This looks awesome. Like, this is this little grotto, and thanks. I'm doing well. Thank you, Chop Chop, for stopping by. Oh, this is cool. Somebody's been here, though. You can tell somebody has been here and nicked a block. Interesting. Okay. Alright. So, that's cool, I guess. It's really interesting to see how fast people explore. The server's only been up for about 3 days at this point, technically. I don't know. Yeah, so basically, Chop Chop, if you're just joining us here, basically all I'm doing is a little bit of resource grinding for BunchaSquares. Am I not getting out of this boat? There we go. And basically I just need a lot of oak and a lot of spruce, and I don't want to spoil too much of my base and base's future plans as of right now. But I figured I'm just gonna, you know, whack some trees and call it a stream, because I really feel like streaming. I've never really been able to do it much before, and the power is going straight to my head now that I have a computer that's capable of it. It's, you know, it's just like giving the madman a lighter or something. And it's just like, oh, I'm gonna burn everything down now that I have a lighter. That's me with streaming. I found that I can do it, and it's, awesome. Yeah. Time for good old chopping. It is time for good old chopping. Yeah. I'm pretty excited to see what I can do, too, with streaming and whatnot, once I actually have the full setup and the full know-how of what I'm doing. Because right now, I'm just, you know, crude cuts everywhere, swinging that axe all over the place, because I don't know the ins and outs of streaming, per se. I'm just kind of having fun with it, though. So, okay. So, we have a little bit of oak. And we gonna need a lot of spruce. That's the big thing. I mean, oak, I feel like I can get oak from the forest near Freefield at any point. But I feel like spruce, I'd rather just not do too much podzolification. I'm gonna press caps lock about 8 million times. New keyboards, man. There we go. Little Podzol Island off the coast of wherever. I honestly don't know. Like, I haven't been in... I kind of went through the borders of the world when I was sorting this world out and where I needed to go to make the world border, like, big but not too big, and stuff but not too much stuff. As in, like, I wanted to keep the people away from the end portal to begin with on the server. And I have the world border set so that you can look at the end portal and not actually get to it, which is, I feel, kind of cruel, but it also works for the goal, making sure people keep things a little bit medieval, or at least sort of improvise pieces of the game that a lot of people just kind of skip over. A lot of people try to just go straight into, you know, Elytra and shulker boxes, and then it's 24/7 Elytra and shulker boxes for the next whenever, and I feel like it's missing a big part of the game. So I feel like people just kind of need to slow down, take it slow, take it easy. It's not going anywhere. I say as I rush to sleep. Stream noob, but I went through some issues, so if I... Alright, well, thank you, Chop Chop, for the offer. I'll be sure to reach out to you if I have any questions, because, like I said, this is only really my second stream. Technically, I've done a few other streaming things on, like, Xbox, and... What was it? Xbox had its own streaming thing for a while, and then they just partnered up with Facebook Gaming or something, and it all went away, which was really unfortunate, because I want as little to do with Facebook on that score as possible, but, you know, whatevers. Oh, hey, Bobbert, how's it going? Uh-oh, I've got people. People are watching me. Time to slip up under pressure. Yep. Yeah, and that's it. That's the end game. Yeah, Chop Chop. That's basically what I'm trying to avoid, is people just getting to the end and burning out. And that's kind of what's happened in the previous few seasons of BunchaSquares, is people will, they'll rush to get to the end, and in 2 weeks, they'll have everything. They'll have the entire city that they set out to do, or they'll get about a third of the way through it, and they'll be like, well, I'm just going to farm for the rest of whenever. And they farm all of the stuff, and then they never actually build it, because they feel like they've finished or completed the game. And I'm hoping that the way I've orchestrated this world is going to be a little bit different, and people won't burn out on it. So A, and B, there's actually sort of a goal and interaction end game here. Am I lagging? Are you lagging? Who's lagging? Somebody here is lagging. Might be me. Oh, it's definitely me. Alright. That shouldn't be happening. LOL pressure, yes. Always the pressure. I have the stalking eyes of my peers watching me and waiting for me to slip up so they can make fun of me on social media. I don't know. Also, I started cutting this down, completely forgetting that what I really want is stripped spruce, so it's going to be fun. Relax, bro. We chilling with you, supporting the stream. Well, thank you for that. I'm also just chilling here and supporting the stream. See, I don't know why that is. Sometimes I'll hold this down. Sometimes I'll hold both mouse buttons down, and it will strip the piece of wood that I'm aiming at, and then other times it just won't. Like right there, you see that's... I don't know what that is. Don't know why that does that. I wish that it was reliable, because I don't really want to have multiple stacks of both. I just kind of want to get it, you know, all one uniform smooth wood. If only. What do you mean there are bugs in Minecraft? Since when are there bugs in Minecraft? Yeah, sorry, meant no pressure. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I'm just having fun with you. Yeah. Turn up the pressure. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm having to double tap every log just to make sure that it's nice and smooth. Well, okay. Oh, hello. A little bit of lag right now. There's only a couple other people online, although somebody is AFK, so I don't know what they're AFK at. Hopefully nothing ridiculous or industrial yet. Like I said, this is only the... Yeah, I could strip it later on the build. It's just easier to track because mostly this is going to be... The stripped spruce is going to be going right next to a bunch of regular oak. So it's one of those things where I'd rather have it done ahead of time, because otherwise I know I'm going to be going through with an axe and being like, Let me see, which one is this? Yes. Because I'm that sort of derp. Oh, okay, what is Bunch of Square? Bunch of Square. You know, I've seen a lot of different ways of writing BunchaSquares. And it always gets me whenever somebody does what you've done there, Pickle. It's great. Bunch of Square. BunchaSquares it's just a little SMP that I've been running off and on since what, mid 2018, basically. And really all it is it's a bunch of friends and a few people who make content on there doing their thing. Right now, this is the beginning of the 4th season, basically. The first episode's coming out in a few days. Teaser, self-promotion, shameless advertisement, hashtag ad, or whatever. And long story short, though, this time around I actually have a plan, which is not that I didn't have plans with previous seasons, but it always kind of came across as like, oh, okay, more of a suggestion. This time, though, I have like a fully developed like arc for the world and for people, and you know, plenty of options to work with inside that. And basically everybody has a kingdom to call their own, or, you know, every group of people has a kingdom. I've got 2 people in my kingdom. Some people have as many as 4 people in their kingdom. And everybody is essentially working to just kind of create this medieval society of sorts. And I'm hoping that there will be, you know, trade routes and, you know, formal occasions where you have to go and have an audience with the king of Moss Pool, or, you know, go in and make a trade deal with the people of the Grimstone Mountains, and haggle with the people in the Grey Hills, or whatever it is. And I'm just trying to come up with, like, sort of this living world sort of thing, so people feel like they have a good jumping off point for stories that they might want to tell, or for builds that they might want to tell. And hopefully the goal is this time to fill up the main island where all 12 of the kingdoms sit, with a bunch of crazy cool builds that all kind of have some sort of general theming together, but are also unique because each section, each biome, each is a different kingdom. And that's basically the general gist of BunchaSquares Season 4, The Kingdoms. Keep an eye out at your on your subscribed inboxes and whatnot, and see when that video's out. I'm gonna stop talking and keep mining here for a second. Size of the world. Yeah, the size of the world is actually, it's pretty dang small. If you're used to, you know, great big, you know, being able to go 20,000 blocks out in every direction. It is only about 3,000 by 3,000, actually. But it's more room than it sounds like. And people have already, you know, been planning out their builds. And basically this is a, you know, focus on the details kind of thing. Because a lot of people want to make a giant mega build or something, and that's all cool and whatnot, but that also can lead to burnout. And I'm not sure if you've watched the most recent season of Hermitcraft, but I really feel like that was not a casualty necessarily of that mindset of having the mega base, but everybody in the season was aiming or angling for a mega base. And if you go back and you look at the list of episodes over the course of the season, there are, you know, episodes almost a year ago where the project looks about like it did at the end. I mean, more or less. I mean, there were details, and obviously they kept improving and changing things. But once they got the broad strokes down, they kind of just felt like they ran out of things to do. I mean, maybe not necessarily, but that was the impression I got watching a lot of that season. It felt like they aimed a little bit too high, maybe, for some of their builds. And I'm thinking things like like Iskal's base that never really got complete. I mean, I would have been absolutely above the moon for a build that was even an nth of that level of style or dedication or anything like that. But that was the same project he started the season on, you know. And it was something where, more importantly, something like Mumbo's base, where a lot of the details weren't there so much as the broad strokes. You got the picture of this giant, mostly empty space for a base, and eventually it kind of slowly got filled out, but once the shell was done, people got bored. And what I'm trying to do is to encourage people, you know, the interaction, the playing with other people is really what makes an SMP or multiplayer Minecraft in general the fun thing that it is, and just rushing ahead to farm all these projects for a giant, you know, build, it kind of detracts from that a little bit, I think. So, you know, there's a little bit of the I respect the big tree in Iskale, but I would never build anything like that. That is the most grindy base ever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that was a lot of time that could have just been spent goofing off, or making something that was, you know, a tenth of that size and incredibly detailed. Yeah, the scale is cool, but mega bases aren't all they're cracked up to be. I mean, I did that in... I'm not sure if anybody's... if you guys have watched me on Dinnercraft, but I did something of a mega base. I don't think it's... I wouldn't necessarily consider it mega, but I terraformed an entire island. And at the end of the season, it was cool, and it looked amazing, and it had generally the idea that I was looking for, but it didn't have, you know, everything. It wound up ultimately incomplete, and I felt a little, you know, burned out by it on more than one occasion, because it was a lot of basalt, and it was a lot of sand and sandstone, and the giant tree, one block type only. Yeah, that would have driven me up the wall. I'd have had to go. And here's the worst thing for me. I know I'm kind of getting distracted and sidetracked in the conversation here, but looking at Iskale's tree and seeing the number of logs that weren't bark blocks, ones where you could see, you know, this part of the log on them, would have driven me up the wall. I'd have had to go back and replace every one of those, because I'm one of those people where it's like, as I'm building, I've got to get it right the first time, otherwise I'll just never make forward progress. I just have to make a small little build and either move on from it if it's incomplete, or you know, I stick through till the end, and it takes me forever. And it would be nice to, you know, be able to just focus on a smaller build scale-wise, and that's what I'm aiming for. My kingdom is essentially the farming kingdom, and there's probably going to be a fair bit of terraforming as the season goes on, adding in these crazy farms that I have in mind, and windmills and things like that. But the main city is going to be a fairly small thing. It's going to be a fairly small settlement, few dozen buildings, and most of which aren't going to do more than house a few villagers. So, yeah, that is the plan. Diorite and granite. Oh, can you imagine if somebody was... Oh, I do get the reference, the diorite and the granite. That's awesome. No, but can you imagine... I'm actually trying to imagine this right now. Somebody building, like, a giant birch tree out of diorite with granite as the leaves. I think that would look amazing. I think it would... I mean, it would look really, you know, opaque for a tree. Like, you wouldn't be able to see through the leaves or anything like that, but I think that would look actually really cool now that I'm thinking about it. Huh. Diorite and granite. Yeah, I suppose... I mean, I did see the Challenge Kingdoms, no relation, do their video where it was, you know, the granite and diorite and building a couple of these very awesome castles. And Wells Knight, I believe, judged that, yes. And, yeah, it looked absolutely spectacular, actually. You know, it's incredible what you can do with even the ugliest blocks in this game. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen JeraCraft. This might be everything I need for right now. I might have to go and find some oak somewhere, though. Oh, I've kind of made a mess of this island, but that's okay. You can't see it from the mainland. But yeah, JeraCraft actually did something where he did sort of like an auto-generated world. Oh, that is an ocean monument. I want nothing to do with that, and I am going to go in the opposite direction. Yeah, okay, so you guys, so you know who I'm talking about with JeraCraft and whatnot, and he did a build where he essentially used, it was a command, I'm not sure if it was a world edit thing, but he used all of the ugliest blocks in Minecraft, and he created an absolutely surreal looking world with you know, all these like emerald bridges and giant mushroom things going on, and just, it was a crazy looking thing, and it honestly looked fantastic, to be honest. But it just goes to show that if you put the effort in to find the right way to put them together, it really will come together in a good way. I think I'm actually in Sutherland right now. Sutherland is the southernmost of the kingdoms. This looks like this would be Sutherland. It's actually a little bit off the mainland. And this is the land. Oh, yep. Oh, I'm seeing bamboo. This is definitely Sutherland. Yeah. This is the land of Salty, or Saltenzi, or Salty for various reasons. And he has a lot of interesting stuff that he's working on here. The test server, he's built some absolutely incredible things. I can't wait for him to start showing them off in videos. So that's cool. So I suppose I could just kind of give like a quick paddle around the main island. So this is Sutherland, and over here we have South Pine. South Pine's one of the larger areas. I'm not sure what her streaming name is. Meganinus is how I know her, but she's also got, I think she's also got some other things. Fox of the Twilight also has his base here. Moss Pool. Moss Pool is actually just a fascinating little dark oak forest here, and it's just this little blip at the edge of the map. So cool. But basically, there at the center of it, there's just this pool where it gets its name. It's just this tiny little pool. In fact, you know what? Detour time. I'm gonna take you up in a little bit closer here and kind of show it off, and hopefully I will not spoil any builds. Little House Gnome is the player who has this area, and I'm actually really excited to see what they do with this. They're sort of the elves of the kingdoms in a way. They're kind of at one with the nature, and, you know, amethyst crystals and axolotls and, you know, all that sort of fun stuff as sort of a theme to build upon. But as you come up here, you can see, oh, here we go. Yeah, the center of the biome is just this really cool shallow lake. Oh, Chop doesn't want a tour. He just wants me to get chopping. I can't imagine why. But yes, okay, so as you can see here, very small biome, but Little House Gnome is the only person in it, and there's a lot that can be done in the caves and with the pool there. Now, all that you see here, all of this plains biome, yeah, that's all free field. That's all my stuff. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. I don't want to spoil practically anything before my first video comes out. But yeah, this is just kind of the general layout that we've got going here. The mountains over here, that is the Grey Hills, owned by the Hill Tribe. When we've got, who do we have in there? We've got Shrill and Apple Juice. I keep calling Apple Juice applesauce, so I apologize for that. Although I think it might stick. I think that nickname might just stick. Okay, as you can see, just out of the corner of your eye, no spoilers here. No major spoilers here. Nope, not looking at it. That is the fair city of Freefield and the Freefield's folk. So, let's go up here, and we can actually visit the Grey Hills real quick. Or I can just fail at basic jumping. One of the two. What do we got here? Piggles. Yes, we have piggles. Everywhere has piggles, didn't you know, Bobbert? And they all need saving. We also have goats. I have not had any sort of negative interaction with goats yet. So I'm just waiting for one of them to hit me a ridiculous distance, honestly. I think it would be kind of funny. So, hold on. Come on. You know you want to. Come on. Yep. Alright. Okay, that wasn't as far as I thought I'd go. Alright, that's fair. But yeah, the Grey Hills is kind of a cool little crossroads area, and they're going to be very protective, I think. Pigpog, Pigpog. This is probably my favorite spot on the server right now. It's just this naturally generated little spot in the... This is almost like the heart of the island, right here, the heart of the kingdoms. Right between the kingdom of Jarl's Folly and the Grey Hills. And we have all sorts of cool stuff going on in this direction. We've got Master Swirl off in the far distance in West Landing. If you've seen my Dinnercraft finale, West Landing is the kingdom whose ship I jumped on. This goat is eyeing me. And then we got Jay Jazzy over in this direction, over in Jarl's Folly. I'm trying to remember who else is... There's a lot of people to keep track of. There's over 20 people playing on the kingdoms. Obviously, not over 20 right now, but still a fair number. Still a fair number. A lot of people are Aussies, and a lot of people have work, and a lot of people have jobs in school and such, which I totally get because I have school and whatnot still. Summer classes, law school, gotta love it. This must have taken some planning. Yeah, I have been planning this for a few months now. I was scrolling through seeds just to see what I could find, and I found this seed. And sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you'll find a seed that just speaks to you. Actually, I found the, you know that there are two versions of every seed, right? Where it's a different noise map for the terrain generation, but the biomes and the layout are generally the same. I actually found the base version of this island before this, and I thought it was really cool. And then I switched over to the Shadow Seed to see if it was any better, and that's what we're on right now, is the Shadow Seed. Because the Shadow Seed was so dang cool. Yep, you can see Freefield in the distance, and we are currently in the Forest of the Emerald Gleam. Oh, I had to take a drink of water for hydration purposes. But yes, this is Twerk and Turtle's kingdom. And I believe Colgraves may be joining at some point as well. Not certain. It all depends on how much time he has moving forward. We'll have to see. But yeah, there's plenty of little details and secrets hidden around here. Also, I don't want to tease too much what sort of data packs we're using, because one is specific to BunchaSquares of the Kingdoms and is never before seen, actually created by the denizens of the Grimstone Mountains, which is I Am on Fire and It's All on Fire, which it's a great couple of names there, and they are the Fires together collectively. They created a really cool data pack for this with some awesome custom structures that will generate throughout the world. And a few of them have actually already been found, which is fascinating. Because they aren't really all that common. But people have been finding them anyways. So, and within a 3,000 by 3,000 block world, not bad, not bad. So yes, the Grimstone Mountains looking spooky and intimidating, and I would die if I tried to jump this. So I'm not going to. That's what you thought. That's what you thought. Totally made it. Totally didn't pansy out there. Okay. But yeah, basically just kind of running around the world and showing it off here. This is Jarl's... no, wait. This Jarl's Follies on the other side of things. This is the Retreat. And this is Hinsel Mansion's home, which is kind of cool. I love the generation on this seed. It's just mwah, beautiful. The Retreat is sort of I mean, it's got horses. That's kind of its deal, which is neat and all. The Grimstones keep going here for quite a bit. So I'm going to try and get over to a cool piece of the Grimstones. I mean, it's all a cool piece of the Grimstones. Honestly, I love this seed. This seed is sweet. Fun fact about this seed. The Daybound SMP, which is coming up, as some of you might know, actually... they were talking about using different seeds and whatnot, and this was one that I submitted for their approval, and I very quietly withdrew the submission when I realized just what I'd stumbled into with this shadow seed, and decided that, you know what, I really feel like doing something unique and special with this and bringing back an old series. Oh, night, Bob. Night, Bobbert Pickle. Have a good one. Yeah, so this little pool area here I think is really cool, but it's also cool because the other side of the mountains here, it's like you could have a completely isolated and unique little build down here, which is great, but you could also, if we come up on top of the ridge, I love getting inspiration from the world proper, you know, from just how the world looks, what it speaks to me is what it's telling me. And this was just a cornucopia of it. I mean, over here, look at this. What is this? I don't know. Is somebody going to build something crazy cool here? I hope so. I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to spoil too much of it, so I'm going to kind of stay away. But that is Northerland. They are sort of the fishermen of the north. Which is ironic since a lot of them are Australian. So, you know. And that is most of the kingdoms. The few that you haven't seen in person yet are West Landing, and you'll see that in my video in only about, let's say under 2 days' time, probably. Yeah, let's go with that. And Birchland, which is, well, we kind of saw that earlier when I pointed out Sven the Bold's base near the beginning of things. Oh, Muddy Puddle. Hey! Ah, Salty. Muddy Puddle. Oh, Muddy Puddle is British, actually. My bad. My mistake. I don't believe I've actually talked to you in person yet. But yes, this is part of Muddy Puddle's area, which is pretty sweet. I feel bad now. I'm sorry, Muddy. I feel terrible. Oh no. Oh no, my city is going to be sacked by a bunch of northern men who are angry at me because I can't tell accents. Oh no. Oh no. This is not gonna be good. This isn't gonna be good. I haven't actually been in people's bases and places. I've been trying to avoid showcasing anything that might get shown off in a video. I kind of want to just give a brief overview of the world and kind of what's going on. Yeah. So, I did not spoil anything. Fingers crossed, hopefully. I may have spoiled some of my own build, but, you know, what are you gonna do? It's I'll call it a sneak preview for those of you who have actually watched this stream, which sounds good. West Landing is the only yeah, it's an Aussie only. Oh, okay. So I Am on Fire would like me to actually show off something that the data pack has added, which I think is really kind of cool. And like I mentioned, it's a custom structure generation dealio. You saw everything. Alright, you got me. I absolutely totally showed off, you know, the circus that you're building. Dang. It's a pretty tame structure. Well, yeah, but it is really kind of cool that this just generates now randomly in the world. And it's inspired, I believe, by the beacons of Gondor from the Lord of the Rings. And I think it looks awesome. Although I think somebody may have already gotten into this one and turned off the fire, because there's supposed to be... Oh, hello. Yeah, there's a little bit of copper in there for anybody who might want some copper. But yeah, there's typically a flame in there, and there is a chest of goodies that I'm not going to show off because I feel like yeah. There we go, Salty. Well, that got you to turn your head a little bit, didn't it? But yes, there's a little bit of copper in there. So, if you want some copper, then maybe you know what sort of structures to look for and who to bargain with, given whose land it's on right now. But yeah, that's... Ow. Yeah. That is basically the layout for the kingdoms. I feel like Am I lagging a little bit? Or am I just thinking I'm lagging a little bit? So hard to tell. I'm so used to lagging all the time and no matter what I'm doing that it just kind of comes naturally to me that I'll just ask myself, mine the copper. Okay, so I'm being told to mine the copper. I kind of feel like I wouldn't be getting told that if it wasn't important. But I also get the feeling that this is going to be a bad idea. Well, chat's saying don't do it, but I don't know. I've been given my marching orders, and we have good diplomatic relations with the mountain people. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna mine that copper. Cool, I mined the copper. Nice. I did it. I don't know what was... I don't know what was supposed to be... I don't know what's supposed to be going on right there. Near the edge for best effect. Okay, so... Yep. Sweet. I got some copper. Thank you. I don't think that was what was intended there. I don't think that was the goal. Make a drone farm. Oof. Well, that happened. I honestly, I feel like there was something that I missed there. Oh well, I got 5 copper out of it, so I'll call that a good one. But I Am on Fire must be kicking around here somewhere. Yes, no, maybe so. Mine the copper, see what you get. You get copper. I mean, that's basically what I just turned right around, went back the other direction. Hello. Heard a spider there for a second. That was spook. World's best farm. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 100. I don't need to steal that melon because I already have melon seeds. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of the tour of the island. And oh my goodness, there's my boat. Well, I had floated over here earlier, and I brought a boat, and I forgot about it there. So I now have 2 boats. Sweet. Drown now, drop copper. Yeah, that is true. Whoa! What is going on there? Interesting. Yeah, with everything updating and whatnot, and people jumping all over things, apparently Shockbite, who hosts our server, is like just inundated with people getting new servers right now. And it's really kind of slowed down the ability to get some of the stuff to streamline it, at least, you know, through their programming and whatnot. I'm sure they'll get to it eventually, and I'm sure I'll be able to, like, you know, run paper or spigot or whatever the heck it is, because, I mean, let's be honest, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, and I'll just have to be like, hey, can you do this for me? And hopefully they'll be nice to me, and they will. But yeah, okay, so the cool thing is, so there's the Grimstones, this is the Emerald Gleam, this is a hole in the ground that I just found. Thank you. But yeah, if you come right up over here, and there's just this little pass right here, and then this river actually leads all the way across the island, back through Freefield, and out to the open ocean, which is super cool. So, do I want to go closer to there? What do you think, everybody? Should I go a little bit closer and do like an exclusive... what is this? What did you say? No such thing as spoilers, only exclusive previews. Yeah, you know, maybe I will. Maybe I feel generous, and maybe people... Oh, hello. Ooh, that is cool. Having the spikes underwater. You know, I swear I didn't even realize until this update dropped that those stalactites and stalagmites could be underwater and waterlogged. But I guess it makes sense. Copper farm in future? Cool, cool, cool. Oh, you know what I never did? I never tweeted this out. I know I said I was going to, so I'm going to do that real quick. There we go. And hold on just a moment, ladies and gents. If I die, you guys have to tell me, because I'm not actually paying attention. Okay. Huh. This is taking much longer than it should. Sorry, guys. Diddly 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 doo. Okay. That should be it. That should do it. That should be good. Okay. Are we back? Are we good? Are we golden? We might be. Okay. Let's see. Live chat. yeah. Pardon the old man learns how to use social media aesthetic that I've got going on here. Because I really just don't know what I'm doing 99% of the time. I don't know what I'm doing streaming. I don't know what I'm doing just in general. So, you know, nothing new under the sun. Okay. So I have my wood, and I have my glow squid, and I have my axolotls killing all of the fishes and causing a bunch of items to be dropped. Oh, there's one scooting around under the water. Cool little guys. Alright, what are we doing here? Yes. So, we are here on the not West Landing. Wow, alright. Freefield docks, which currently look like a bunch of big muddy balls connected to the shore by wood, which isn't ideal. So, they will eventually be fixed, retconned, improved, changed, if you will. And yes, not to spoil too much here, but I'm spoiling everything because why the heck not? Here is Freefield as it stands. I'm not going to give a whole ton of details, but we're looking pretty good. We actually do have glowberries. Spoilers. And plenty of items in our chest to start with. This is not bad for only, what, a few days into this. You know, let's go ahead and do it. I've been working on this wall for only a few minutes, basically. I just realized I didn't get any more oak. You know, makes sense. It makes sense. No, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly logical and rational that I would do this. I haven't done this. What? Am I out of chest space already? Again? Pretty much. Yowza. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Well, where's some oak saplings, I guess? Birch? No, there's oak. There we go. Do you want that? I don't want that. 2 iron axes is going to be enough. I feel like I'm probably going to need more than that. So I'm going to go ahead and slap one more together while I'm thinking about it and see if I can actually go back and find my little island again. We're all over the place today. Alright. Oh, hey! When did Salty join? I didn't... he must have joined under the cover of darkness. I missed that entire... When did he join? Salty, when did you join? That's, Oh, it's right at the bottom there. Wow. As I was tweeting. As I was taking forever tweeting. Wow. Alright. That was timing. Alrighty. Well. You sure showed me. Joining into Minecraft faster than a man can tweet. Copper time, copper time, copper time, copper time. 40 oak saplings, that should be enough to get me started here. No one is showing me up in many ways today. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ouchie wawa. Full diamond. Yeah, well, you know, I could have full diamond with my stuff, but I'm taking it slow, and I'm relishing the experience, and I'm not, you know, rushing ahead. Not pointing fingers or naming names or anything, but, the copper trap. Huh. So, clearly, I was supposed to mine that copper and have something happen. And clearly that something didn't happen for me. So, my boy I am on fire just got trapped, I think. Oofta? I got an oofta? Oofta? Wait. Hold on. No, we need to address this. We need to address this. Hold on. Caps lock. There. Chop chop, did you mean that? Is that what you meant? Oofta. It's oofta. Oofta. Was there lava? I must have missed that. I honestly must have just missed that. I didn't hear the lava. I guess I must have just been a big dum-dum. Oofda. There we go. Making my way downtown. Boating fast. Fishes pass. I'm on a raft. Oh, hey, Swirl has joined. Welcome, Swirl. How do you be today? I always howdy. You know what? I also realized I didn't even post this to the Discord that I'm streaming. Wow. Oh my god. So we all have a Discord together, and since I've started streaming, basically I've got 50 plus new messages in the past hour. What in the... Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Original Aussie gangsta. Gangsta. He's not even a gangsta, he's just a gangsta. New content. Cool. I do be streaming. Okay. Is everybody left by now? No? Yo, no tweet on Yote's Twitter. No tweet? What? That is unacceptable. What? Seriously, do I not have the tweet on Twitter? At BunchaSquares. Twitter notifications. What is going on here? Yeah, no, I tweeted it out like 9 minutes ago, it says. Yeah. Huh. Can nobody see it? Salty says it's there. Wow, this is turning into a fascinating stream. It's a lot of planting. Those who don't get notified have to ring the bell. Get dinging, I guess. Vegemite toast. Vegemite toast. Okay, so I'm gonna be the ignorant American here. I hear every once in a while what Vegemite is, but I don't actually... I have never retained it, because it's one of those things where it's like somebody says it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, in one ear and out the other, because it just never sounds real. Because it sounds... I can't remember what it is, and somebody in stream, please let me know. Somebody in chat, tell me what it is. Nectar of the Gods, according to Swirl. Oh, hi, I'm flattened by a tree. Alright, is everybody that I'm playing with watching my stream while they're playing with me? Is that a thing? That must just be what people are doing, I guess. It's come from a land down under. Oh, hi, Swirl. Swirl's watching, too. Oh, that's great. Alright. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes you just have to learn to not to ask the question, because if you ask the question, then the answer will just kind of become yes. Even if it wasn't yes before, if yes is funnier, the answer will become yes. Okay. Alright, so I should just plant a few trees. Just hopefully have a few extra growing up as I chop these ones down. This island is a mess right now. You know, after planting so much podzol for Dinnercraft, I always forget to do this. After planting so much podzol for Dinnercraft, I've honestly gotten a little sick of it. I always thought it was a cool looking block, fun in a lot of builds. It definitely is. Also, really sick of seeing it. I think it looked cool on the island in my final episode especially, and I was able to terraform some cool stuff. Yeah, I was singing your theme song there for a second, Swirl, but please don't ask me to sing the rest of it, because the only version that I know is a Magic the Gathering parody version of it. And yes, before you say it, yes, I am a nerd, and I love it. But yeah, don't even know what I was talking about. Something. Nerds rule. Yes. Yes, we do. Well, okay, then show of hands, people either in chat or in the game, who plays Magic the Gathering? Because maybe we need to do like a BunchaSquares arena event or something at some point. Because that could be fun to stream. That could be fun to do like a versus thing. Don't know if anybody'd be down for that, but I sure would be. Salty does not. Okay, that's one strike. Better watch it, Salty. Thin ice, man. No, I'm teasing. Hey, Chop Chop plays. Well, hey, Chop Chop. Hey, there's a thing. Maybe we could do a collab of some sort on that. Maybe down the line. I don't know. I actually haven't played Arena since like the first month of Kaldheim. Yeah, yep. Salty, that is a good call. That is a good call. I did get a couple of the new Modern Horizons 2 pre-release kits and got some pretty good cards. It was one of those things where it's like if I were to turn around and sell them, I would have immediately made a profit, sort of thing, which is nice. But you, me, and the world knows that nobody who collects these dang things actually sells them. It's like we sit with them in a box for 5 years and then we give them away to somebody. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. You know, it's one of those things, finding a giant box and, you know, either selling it back at a profit or whatever it is, but just like finding a giant box of it that, you know, it's always cool when people selling things don't really know what they have or don't really care what they have. And sometimes it's gotten so hard, you know, with the internet and, you know, instantly available information. You really just have to hope that somebody just doesn't care that they've got something cool. And hope that you're the first person that sees that they have it and don't realize that they've got something cool. Yeah. Because stuff like, you know, Magic the Gathering, a lot of people know, you know, what the cool cards are and what everything's price is. You got dang sites that are, you know, basically stock markets for card stock, and everybody knows what everything's price is all the time, so you're never getting a deal unless you find somebody who either doesn't care or doesn't know what they have. And, you know, always that's always kind of the goal, is finding that one poor fella who's friendly enough to sell you the you know, the stuff for a decent price, and hope that the guilt doesn't catch up with you. You know what I mean? Chop doesn't have a deck. Well, that's okay. I mean, Arena is free, which is the great thing. It's not a... I mean, it's better than, you know, if you don't have a deck and you don't have people to play with, it really is sort of like... It is a good thing. I'm not, you know, obviously making a plug for it, because it does have its issues. They've been trying to monetize the heck out of it, but, you know, if you have an ounce of self-control, there's nothing that you have to pay for. You can just grab a basic deck, you get a bunch of those for free, and just play away. How did I get on Magic the Gathering again? Oh, yeah. Down Under parody. Gotcha. And I've still got 6 people watching somehow. Don't know how that's possible. That's a different song. Okay. Do I have any bone meal left? Yes, I do. Do I have any patience left? Oh, okay. Alright, fine. I need the oaks, so I guess I'm fine with it. Cool. People talking about nothing while doing chill stuff is a big market. Yeah, you know, that is true. PC game. Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah, Chop. It's a free PC game. It's literally just Magic the Gathering, except, you know, a few splashy animations and what have you. Nothing for hours. You know, I'm not an Aussie, but I'm from a rural area, and I can relate. You know, when there's nothing, you talk about nothing, and it really gets you, you know, through the day. Okay. Also, well, while I'm thinking about that, show of hands from anybody. Rural versus city. Do we have like a even mix here, or is this sort of like everybody's a city person right now? And I'm not talking about like where you live. I'm talking about like where you'd prefer to live. Just kind of out of curiosity. And suddenly it goes quiet. Suburbs count as city? See, as somebody who is, you know, rural, I would tend to consider suburbs more city than not city. But, you know, I guess it depends on the suburb, you know. Small towns count. Okay, small town is, I will say, more rural. Yeah, planned suburbs. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, like, I know this is once again a tangent, but, in law school we're doing all this sort of stuff with property law and okay, Brisbane. Okay, did I say that right? I feel like I should go dramatically, comically exaggerating it and call it Brisbane. Yeah, that is rural stuff. Inside my fence is Brisbane, outside is Brisbane, and outside is Ipswich. Alright. I knew that would trigger you. Oh, Chop. Basically, the question is, do you prefer Brisbane? Oh, my mistake. Brisbane. Oh, this is gonna be a thing now. Is the Kingdom of West Landing going to have a city called Brisbane? Brisket buns. Oh, brisket buns. I don't know why, but that just sounds really good right now. I had like a frozen pizza for dinner, and brisket buns just sounds like something delish. Okay, I'm gonna let some of these trees grow. Ah, yes, stream where you can sit and watch the trees grow. Really get just down on their level and just watch, just see. So exciting, so cool, so calm. Just relaxing and watching the trees. I wish I could do a good Bob Ross. And here we see a happy little tree. I can't do a Bob Ross. I just can't. Zacky Wacky, I need a friend to play Minecraft with. Actually, it's kind of interesting. I did a little bit of advertising for BunchaSquares on. Oh goodness, what's the site? Nope, completely blanking on it. But there's a site where it's like, all sorts of data packs and, mods and mobs and all sorts of fun stuff on there. But it also allows you to just kind of go on there and say, hey, I'm looking for, people to play with. And people literally just, like, be throwing IPs at people like crazy. It's a good time. Strangely enough, I don't think we got a single hit from... Because I advertised it on Season 2, and then again, for the Kingdoms, I tossed up some information about the Kingdoms on that site. God, I'm gonna have to look it up now, because it's gonna bug me. It's really obvious. It's the big one that Planet Minecraft, thank you, Chop. Oh my god, I'm just sitting here just losing it. Oh, hey, 150 subs! 150 subs, thank you, Zacky Wacky. That is awesome. I'm gonna actually have to turn around. Hold on a second. There we go. And give you a great big old high five. Put my. Hold on. Yeah, there. High five. Thanks. That's awesome. Wow. 150. That is the Poggers, says Muddy Puddle. Thank you, Zacky Wacky. Thank you very, very much. That is awesome. All right. Now back to the main event, which is, of course, watching this tree. Because this tree is life. This tree is excitement and energy and just, it's the Kingdoms in a nutshell, where it's just sitting there with all this potential energy built up. And before long, it's just going to explode outwards, and it's going to have apples and sticks and leaves and wood, and you can take that wood and you can make crafting tables, and you can make a house, and you can make fences and keep in sheep, and with the sheep and the cows you can go ahead and you can farm, And from there you can survive and you can mine and you can craft and you can make your netherite pickaxe with a stick from this tree. I think I'm going to do that actually. I think I'm going to save a stick from this tree and I'm going to take it on an adventure. And it's going to be my pickaxe, and when the end of this season comes down the line, I'm going to be sitting there and I'm going to be remembering, look at this. Look at this stick. The stick that is in the hilt of this netherite pickaxe. It's a beautiful stick. It's a wonderful stick, and you can see it grow right now. Right before your very eyes, that tree is going to pop into existence and just, you know, explode, you know. It's going to be so exciting. Any minute now, we're going to just see the full majesty of blocking. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, let's see where we go. All right. There we go. Let's get this shit out of here. There we go. All right, on to the next tree. Where are we going here? I feel like when I had F2 pressed there, or F1 pressed there, I missed a lot in chat here. Congrats, Bub, on 150 subs. Thank you. That was half my stream. Watching trees, then killing them, destroying mushrooms. I had chat off. Yeah. Oh boy, that could be interesting. Plan ruined. Plot foiled. I have 150 subs. You can't stop me. Well, I mean, you could, but, you know, whatever. Cool. Plot foiled. Very successful. Very beautiful sunset. Once again, thank you, Zacky Wacky. Yeah, yes, we are on a server. This is the BunchaSquares SMP, and we're just kind of all hanging out, and I wanted to do the nice book. There we go. Oh, somebody is already sleeping. Cool, cool. Alright. Back to tree chopping. And just to let you know, if anybody's expecting me to save a stick from that tree, I've already forgotten which tree it was, so, you know. Mischief? Excuse me, Salty, did you even see what I gave you? Tisk tisk. I snuck into your base and I gave you a gift, and he thinks that it's mischief. Oh, I am wounded. I am offended. I am weak at the knees and falling down on my face. Oh, hi, Shrill. Oh, wait. Hold on. We have the Master Shrill and the Master Swirl. Oh, together at last. What will happen when they meet? We have two masters. I feel like that could be a plot point later on, like somebody's, you know, lying there on their deathbed and it's... Who killed you? Who poisoned you? It was Masters, and then they die. And then it's just sort of like, which one did it? It's one of the two, we think. And then it turns out that it was somebody else wearing the Master's skin. And, you know, that's a whole thing. A fellow did a thing, came back, and felt that. Oh, okay, so, yeah, the code. The code. I'm not planting the code, of course. Cuzco's code. The code. Specifically for Cuzco. Cuzco's code. Island time. Can I join that server you're on? Zacky Wacky, well, there is a video on my channel, actually, that is it has a link to the application, and you're free to apply to it. I mean, it might be a little bit, we kind of have a full group right now, but in about a month or so, we're probably going to see... yeah, but yeah, if you shoot off an application there, Zacky, we'd be more than glad to take a look at it and let you know down the line, yeah? Is there a map? Shrill, is there a map? Oh, wait, Shrill, are you even watching this? If you're not, yeah, the photos should be pinned. Yeah, if Shrill spawned on the dock, it's literally the first biome past the plains, because the plains Jarl's Folly, and yeah. Why am I even bothering explaining this? I'm just gonna sit back and let everybody else take care of that, because I'm on my island chopping down trees. I've got so many saplings now. And I still don't nearly have enough wood, but I'm probably getting close. I'll just combine a couple of axes, call that good, sweet. Alright, so I'm probably going to let these ones grow up, chop these down, and call it a day. For the wood chopping, at least. And stream's going to keep going, I think, because I'm actually having a lot of fun with this, and it looks like, yeah, West Landing is spawn. Yee. Alright. Okay, to keep myself from planting more saplings right now, I'm gonna just do that. Oh, hello. Hello, tree. I'm gonna kill you. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba. You know, I kind of almost wish that there were, like, giant oaks. Because, you know, there's the giant spruce and whatnot. It'd be cool if there was... Wait, oh! It's like the second time that's happened. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, what's up? What's up, Zachy? I did answer you. Like, feel free to fire off an application, because we will be looking for it, and I swear I will block all your economic squeezes. You can't stop me. You know, here's the funny thing. And don't tell them that, but the two masters are actually natural enemies, because the Grey Hills are kind of positioned to extort people going to West Landing. So I've beaten a cow to death with a sunflower. Now them's fighting words. What are you supposed to say? Well, whatever you want to say in the application. It's actually, hold on. I'm gonna post that video. I'll find that video and then I'm gonna post it back down here. Share. There we go. Okay, I've pasted a link into the video, and if you go down to the comments section on that, there should be the link to the application, and just go ahead and fill that out, and we'll let you know. Should be good. Turtle. Oh. Begin landing your troops. I can't... begin landing your troops. I can't do it. That's an okay Palpatine, but it's not a great Palpatine. Young Skywalker. Magical Nexus Point. Shrill's 50% sure he's found his kingdom, but there's a chance it's the Emerald Gleam. Well, the Emerald Gleam is a forest. It's the Earthers. Look out, they may hit us with their pointy rocks. Is that a reference? I feel like that's probably a reference to something I'm not going to get. I've never seen... Oh, so here's a confession for everybody. You know, waiting to hear the gasps of stunned amazement. I've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, so I thought that was what I was thinking that it was a reference to, but I guess it's not a reference. Okay. The Master's going all piratey here. Earthbenders, which I wouldn't fight against because I would be one. Okay. Hills and they're gray. Well, that's a good sign. Oh, water and hydration. Chop Chop, I have never seen Avatar. Or Avatar: The Last Airbender, or any of the other affiliated and sundry, like Legend of Korra or whatnot. I've heard of them, never actually seen them. Haha. I am running in a massive circle. And it's getting smaller by the second. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Chop Chop is firing off in the comments saying that Avatar sucks. I don't. That might be a spicy take, because I don't think I've ever heard that. And I'm running around in circles. Yes, I am. I'm running around in circles in a game of squares in BunchaSquares. What is this heresy? Uh-oh, Salt is about to go off, I'm afraid. Chop Chop, you did this to yourself. Brace for impact. Chop Chop, your head may roll for that. Well then. Oh, swirls. He's mastered the swirl. That makes sense. Okay. You know what? That is actually the goal. The toll roads. Yeah, that is actually kind of what I was hoping that the Grey Hills would do. They're the crossroads of the kingdoms in a way. And it makes sense that they would charge people to pass. Cool, cool. Well, you know, I'm about sick of waiting for these last few trees. We are on an island, but for storyline purposes and for build inspiration, it's really kind of cool to lean into the, you know, the story of that and to be like, oh no, I have to pay tolls, I have to cross the road. Yeah, that's more fun to get into that part. To just say, and that's kind of, believe me, this was something I considered when I deliberately prevented everybody from getting Elytra. It was the whole, well, I'm just going to bypass everything mentality. So, you know, maybe the Grey Hills will have to sponsor some pirates out on the high seas. You know. Yeah, the island has some sweet little passages through it and some areas that you can go to and hide around in, but yeah. The mobile wool service. Mobile wool service. For now, canals are a good investment. Whoops. If you can get kingdoms to agree to him. Zacky Wacky did his application. Awesome. Well, I will be sure to look at that later, and I'll get back to you as soon as we kind of get a little bit settled here and have some space. I'm sure that there will probably be, there always are with SMPs, and I've kind of learned to just tailor my expectations to that. Some people will kind of either fall off or leave or do whatever, or get distracted or get bored or whatever it is, and I don't blame them for it. But I've gone from, you know, not having that plan to always keeping a few extra applications from people in the back pocket. So, sounds kind of illegal to me. What sounds kind of illegal? Oh, no, 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 no. The deadly, deadly ocean. See, you know, I want people to make sure that they have, you know, some sort of challenge and adversity that they're playing against, and, you know, building the storyline in a nice organic way with the medieval theme in mind, of course, and that's kind of and hence the kingdoms were born. Wait, hold on a second. I almost slipped into my David Attenborough voice there for a second. Here we see the wild sea turtle galloping across the savannah in search of food. Alright. I just had to. Oh, it's Alito! Hi, Alito! How's it going? Wait. Chop. You're talking about, I think you're talking a different avatar than we're talking. That might save the day there for you. That is the James Cameron avatar. Thanks, Salty. That's well worth it. But here's the thing, like, that's the line. That is the line that you do every time. It's, you know, gallops across the savannah in search of food. It's the wild something galloping across the savannah in search of food. I don't know why I did that, but I felt like it. We aren't talking about the blue tree people, Chop. We are talking about the guy with the blue spot on his forehead that looks like an arrow. And who rides around on a six-legged yak. Or maybe it's a giant sloth that flies. Like I said, I've never seen it, but it's very, very different from the blue aliens. Yes. We aren't talking about blue cat people. Chop's world has just been absolutely rocked here, I'm afraid. Arrow tattoos. Sky bison. Okay, hold on. Sky bison. I'm gonna look this thing up. Sky bison. The flying bison, also known as the sky bison or air bison, lived in the air temples along with the air nomads. Okay, I'm sensing a theme here with the naming conventions, maybe a little bit. Avatar Aang's Animal Guide, and Team Avatar's primary means of long-distance transportation. 100-Year War. Wait. So wait, no. Oh, so not the 100 Years War, but the 100-Year War. Legally distinct name brand war here. It's not the real history that y'all know about. They each received a flying bison to become a lifelong companion after the air nomad genocide. Oh, that is uncomfortable. Okay, sure. Apple was believed to be the last of them, but Aang discovered another herd. Okay, so I guess at this point I'm just reading off spoilers for things. So, Sky Bison, light calorie burger. You know, I mean... You know, I feel like Sky Bison, the light calorie burger. I feel like that is the sort of thing that would be a nice sandwich to have in Minecraft. My bad. Alright, I'm going to grab the last of these saplings so I'm not leaving a mess on this island. And I think I'm going to go back to the city of Freefield, to the kingdom of Freefield, and put some of this wood to use. Oh, hey! There's another boat! It's my boat. I forgot that I have 2 boats now. I'm on a boat. I have no goat. What happens if you put a goat in a boat? Is it going to headbutt you out of the boat? Probably not. Master Shrill doing his best zombie impression. Oh! Oh, Shrill might have just found something very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. If I'm judging that correctly. He's found something in the Grey Hills. Okay, we're going to detour, everybody. We are going to detour and go to the Grey Hills real quick. That would be... That would be a data pack special. Courtesy of the Fires. Chop. Wait, is this movie an anime? No, it's the show is an anime. You're asking the wrong Maroon here because I don't know enough about it one way or another. But yes, I believe the show is an anime and the movie, well, okay, there's Avatar and then there's James Cameron's Avatar, which is the Blue People. Yeah, I'm confused. Arcanus! Hey, Arcanus, how are you doing? The show's animated. The live-action movie version is one that I think M. Night Shyamalan directed, and it's terrifyingly bad, from what I understand. Also, we are getting a fair number of people kicking around on the server right now, which is kind of cool. Okay, goats do not butt you out of your boat. That is good to know. That is good to know. I mean, I don't think... I'm pretty sure most mobs don't get hostile. I'm guessing... Is this... Oh, we have a trident dude. Whoa. Oh. Oh, Swirl, you have a trident dude shooting at you. You have a trident dude shooting at you. Where is he? Hold on. I will save you. I will be... okay. Oh, my boat. Oh. He's got a Nautilus shell and a trident. Oh shit, I'm not gonna get close. Oh, I need to get air. Whoa! Oh, this is scary. I'm gonna die. 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 I'm gonna die, and I haven't set my spawn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, let's calm this down. Okay, well, that was almost very, very bad. I will save you. I will be... Boat gets shot out. Yeah, very much so, Arcanus. I'm actually doing well. Oh, you've done it! Shrill's done it! Wait, no, Swirl's... Somebody's done something. Nautilus shell. Haha! Yoink. No trident, though. Which is par for the course. I don't know why they made those so ridiculously hard to get. You know, even the people who have them, from what I've seen, don't tend to... Ooh, rip. Don't tend to use them over much. Yeah, Master Shrill and Master Swirl. It's actually going to be interesting to see that dynamic interaction, I'm sure. I do love the boat goat. It's a boat that has a goat. Boat Goat Limited, for all your boating and goating needs. Oh, there's a creeper in my sheep pen. Oh, how nice. Thanks, Salty. I really appreciate it. I feel like that may have been an intentional thing. The boat goat. Never mention sandwiches. Alright. That is there's just a creeper hanging in. It's not intentional, just a happy little accident. Okay, well, I do need to deal with that because I would much like my sheep to not explode and destroy everything that they hold dear. So, oh, my storage system is once again overflowing with the most incredible assortment of rubbish imaginable. Goodbye, Windows. Okay. So, keeping that on the shell there. Do I have... I don't believe you get... what are goating needs? I don't know what goating needs would be. But I'm sure we could find something. Where is... arrows? That's not enough arrows. Do I have arrows anywhere else? I thought I did. I know I did. Aha! Somebody who's probably watching that. Oh! Hey, have a good stream, bub. Thank you! I will enjoy this. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Good luck at work today, Arcanus. Have a good one. Alrighty. You know, even if I take out a few of these sheep, it's not the end of the world. I don't even... How did that happen? I was... Well, you know what? Needed to call the herd anyway. Could maybe you not hold the wheat, please? That might be distracting the sheep and pulling them all over to me, and preventing me from getting a clear shot at the creeper. There we go. Let's see. And this way. Oh, for... Okay. Alright. Pick this stuff up. Okay. I need to get a vantage point, because otherwise I'm just going to kill all of my sheep. Oh, for goodness sake. They're just running over and standing Come on, sheep, move. I had a clear shot there for a second. There we go. Alright, I've only majorly depleted my sheep supply a little bit. Goat attack. Well, that would have been fun for somebody to just jump in that pen and get creeped. Chest. Hold on. I just need to get some more wheat real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna just jazz some sheep up real quick. I will have to check out the chest in just a moment. New generation of sheep shall rise from the ashes. It's a sheep tail. Alright, what do we got here? We have taken in mischief, given in kindness, salty. What have we got here? Oh, it's a salty bubwool. Salty bubwool. Mmm, salty. And some dried kelp block, which is probably also pretty... That is a lot of kelp. That is a lot of kelp. And a lot of kelp blocks. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Salty. That is very, very nice of you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the wool that you stole. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Swirl. Hi, Swirl. The bond between our two kingdoms has never been stronger. Etc. Also, Swirl is here. Hi. What have you got, Swirl? He's got a chest as well. It's spruce saplings. Very, very cool. There we go. Plant a couple of those. Swirl gives thing. Swirl gives bon meal. Bon meal. Bon meal. A gift from West Landing. Oh! Very much appreciated, good sir. Very much appreciated. I need to... Okay, I need to perfect the art of... Hold on. Okay. You need to have your hand empty, and then you need to look forward, and then bow. And then you bow. And then you bow. Wait. Bow. There we go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need to... Here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll just be right back. I'm gonna just be right there. I'm gonna just go on over here. I'm no longer speaking intelligible noises. I'm gonna grab this. And F. And there. And then here we go. Here we go. Flying in like a majestic eagle with a great big fancy plumed hat. There we go. There. And bow. And bow. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. Okay. Boing. Yeah, it's a bloodbath. Yeah, I murdered all of my sheep. It was a sad time, but they died, but they got better. Dunce Cap banner for the biggest derp. Oh, that's a good video idea. Like, if you do something derpy, you wear the dunce cap. That's actually a really good idea. I approve. Oh, so what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to build some of the wall. Because we need to protect the villagers. I've got a ton of beds and a bunch of houses laid out for them, but if I don't protect the villagers, then all will be for naught. Uh-huh. Okay. Wow, we have 8 people watching right now. What is going on? Oh yeah, my build style for buildings is just like, okay. Yuck it up, Swirly. I'm never going to say that again. It's so retro. So retro. Well, you know, here's the funny thing, like, it's not really retro anymore. Well, okay, to be fair, the Village and Pillage update was a couple of years ago now. Right? When was the Village and Pillage update? That was Season 2 of BunchaSquares, right? Yeah, that's probably a good idea to avoid the dungeon thing. Ring that bell! Notifications! Ding, 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 ding! Okay. So that's going in one ear and out the other. So I'm going to collect the stuff that I just did a whole bunch of mining for. Wacha. Oh, that's a lot of... Oh, there's the Salty Bubble. I feel like the Salty Bubble needs to do something. I do have hanging berries, and I'm going to gift them. I have glowing berries. Papa. Okay. I keep getting distracted. Where are my fences? I'm on the fence about the whole thing. Salty Bubble. Need to do something about that. Thank you for the ink sack. Yeah, the axolotls do a thing and kill a lot of things. Okay, so, alright, while I'm here, I need to find where I put the fences. Stripped oak. Okay, stripped spruce. Lol. Oh, that's probably enough, actually. And then some of this will just go into making fences. Okay. Taking your goat and getting back to work. That is fair. That is fair. Okay, so I'm going to take and just right up here the Salty Bubble. There we go. Hey, the Grey Hills are kind of a harsh and unforgiving region. So, oh, no thank you. How about this? And how about this? And how about those? Whoop. Oh, wait, which way? Where are you? Where are you, Shrill? Not Shrill. Swirl. Wow, that's gonna get confusing. Where did you go? Because it's right across the Grey Hills from here. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna sleep. I was gonna try and be helpful, but I don't know where anybody is. Ow. Oh. Oh. Feel like an old man. I just had to crack my back. Where are we here? Okay, so obviously you can see the design for the wall, that I've got going here. And yes, Salty and Swirl were both correct that this is very old school. Very, very Mojang. Yeah, because this is a village. But over the course of the season, I want to completely replace it with essentially my own style, or try to do something that evokes like a small medieval-ish, town-ish, thing-ish. Yuck. Okay, there's that, and there's this. And Salty is going to be confused forever, mwahaha. I don't know what's confusing them, but they're clearly getting confused, doing confusing things. Alright, let me just check. Swirl's the good-looking one. Oh. Whoa. Someone's village. Someone has a village other than my village. Whoa. Shrill! Shrill! Hey, Shrill! Hey, Shrill. Where's Shrill? Hey, where are you? Wow. Still not used to this new keyboard or computer or anywhere. Anything. Anyhow. Wow. I'm hearing villager noises, but they can't get out because I've blocked them in. Haha. Tis the fair city of Freefield. Alrighty. So progress has been made. Alright. Well, I think I might... I've been going for almost 2 hours now. Actually, I might wrap it up here pretty quick in the next few minutes here, but I just wanted to make a little bit of extra progress on stream so I can say that the video is somewhere for people who want to watch it or see it. Oh, hi Shrill! Heyo! We've got a good crew. Yeah, it's a lot of good people. I'm actually really, really excited for this season, if you couldn't tell. I've got the bow down. Oh! Hello, good king! Ooh, we've got wheeling and dealing happening. Oh, 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 oh. Salty is in his own kingdom. The Grey Hills may be getting a little greedy. Interesting. Oh, but I do love the skin. The skin looks sweet. The most commodious... Oh, it's a bush. Oh, it's a little bush. Oh, it's a nice little bush. I approve. Little flower bush. You know what? That deserves a treat. So hold on just a second. Since I'm passing out gifts. Pacha. Ba. Gift. Gift have been given. Alrighty. Rolling on up. Okay, I'm probably going to need to make sure that I'm not overstretching the walls. That's the problem. It's like, I noticed I did that a little bit with this side of the wall. I made it much, much taller in general. You are most welcome. I press caps lock again. Okay. Good progress. Okay, do this, and then I'm gonna do fairly. Is this a short one? Why didn't I get a crown for my skin? Mostly because I have, let me see here. Do I have any spare gold? Well, mostly because I love the hair that I gave my skin this time around, where it's like a bit longer and a bit more flashy, showy. Let's see. I have I not smelted any of my gold? Yeah, I do have the helmet thing from Vanilla Tweaks that makes it look like a crown. Hi. I don't know if you have it or not, so this might just be an issue of me wearing a golden helmet and calling it a day. Do I seriously not? I have golden pants. I thought I had a golden crown earlier from a zombie that dropped one. Oh, okay, okay, so you've got a crown as well. Yeah, so I didn't want to be wearing, what's the phrase, a hat on a hat. So, that's 3. Dang, kids trespassing on my property and blowing up. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, well, hold on. I will see what I can do about this real quick. It's all good. I'm teasing. I'm just hoping that it didn't lose too much. Okay, so that's top row is all of your stuff. Oh, wait. And the thing in my hand. Oh, that's unfortunate. Exploding. Oh, okay. That's most of it. That is quite the interesting inventory. You get the leather helmet and the iron gear and the full diamond enchanted booze and whatnot. I think that's everything. Man, didn't even break a bed. That's actually decently impressive. I might take a tithe of dirt or something. No, that's all good. Short was the salty rain. It's never good when a creeper just creeps you out of nowhere, and that does happen. That does happen around here because I haven't lit it up yet and I haven't got the infrastructure down. But when I do, it do be happening like that though. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna do this really quick. Oh, that's very, very unfortunate there. I saw this for a second and thought that I'd accidentally stripped some of the wood. Not great. Okay, I need to go sleep. I need to go sweep, as B-Dub says. I'm a sweep! There we go. Make the commute a little easier on our salty friend. Okay. The wall must continue. I must protect my villagers from the zombies and ghoulies of the night. They are incompetent to protect themselves. There is a swamp within the borders. There's actually a couple of different pieces of swamp. I believe most of them are in the... Well, it would be the southeast corner. There is one. There's not much to it, though. It's fairly small. Because, well, the only reason I know this is because the closest end portal is actually there. Oh, Chop's got a sweep. Oh, he's got a sweep. Okay. I'm gonna sweep. Gotta sweep. And I had to deliberately set the border away from there so it didn't get all hung up on it. Or so... Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's like right on the border. It's down that way somewhere. Hi, Salty. Got your stuff back. Okay. So what are we at here? This is oak. Okay. Oh, good. See, and that's how you make an ally, everybody. That is how you make an ally. When they blow up, give them back their goods. Just the explodey bits. When you Grieg. I was wondering if that meant grief. I was looking at that and... Bro, do you ever just Grieg? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nobody Griegs anymore. That's why we have the topsy-turvy, messed up world we do. Maybe if more folks Grieged instead of grief, it would be a much happier world. Yep, nope. Too tall. And let's just go with that. That's... No Griegers. No Griegers are allowed. We can't... No Grieging. I grok what you're saying. Oh, yes. Yes, somebody's used the word grok. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So, funny thing about that, and this is the... I gotta Grieg. Grieg all day. The funny thing is... so I didn't know what grok meant for the longest time, but so there's this old board game. It's not being made anymore, unfortunately. Rest in peace. But Heroescape, and that was my favorite. It still is. It's still a lot of fun, and I have a huge collection of it. But there was an expansion set at one point that added in some playable figures called the Grok Riders, and I was just sort of like, oh, cool, Grok Riders, great. And these shark wolf things with no hair or whatever, they must be Groks, right? And I can't remember how I was looking it up or something, and I saw that it had another meaning to it, and it completely blew my little mind at the time. Ow. Don't know what the point of that anecdote was, but I made it anyway. Grog is a drink. Grok is understand, or that's another, meaning of the word. And you say you grok that, you understand it. Okay, this one's gonna have to come up one more. Okay, I'm gonna actually double that one up just because. And this is looking good. This is looking actually really, really good. Okay. Oh man, I don't want to give away too much of what... Stranger in a strange land. A hunt for a girlfriend for my goat begins. That was... I misread that as a goat for a girlfriend and was really confused. Huh. Look at Salty here with all the with the interesting trivia. I did not know that. Then again, there is a lot that I do not know. Oh my. Explosive salty one. What was that? I just saw. Ooh, triple spider spawner. That's cool. Terrible person. Yeah, well, that's one of those things where it's sort of like, if the story's interesting, if the book is good, then maybe there's a way of taking and separating that from the person, you know. And to just kind of appreciate that for what it was, with an understanding of where it came from. Explosion of flavor. Oh, salty explosion. I love it. I love it. Okay, so where are we going here? To really understand something, to understand something on such a level that you make it a part of you. That's actually, that's a good word. That is a good word. I know, yeah. Good word are good. Alright. So I'm moving on to this next section of the wall, I guess. Because this needs to go. What jokes am I making? I'm literally, I don't think, my brain's kind of been on autopilot for the last few minutes. I don't know which jokes you're alluding to. No, that's just too even. I don't want to make this even. I want to make this odd. Let's go down 2. Oh, hi, Ran! Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Renever's in the chat. Be sure to check out her videos. She was a fellow diner and is phenomenal. Her builds are really clever and inventive. And if you haven't seen her Ice and Fire series, you really need to go and do yourself a favor and check that out. It's one of the more interesting mod series that I've seen. And it's the sort of thing where it's like, if I was ever to do just a short modded series, I think I'd try and do something like that mod. But yes, definitely, Renever, fantastic. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100, best game. Go check her out. Yeah, so basically we're just kicking around here on BunchaSquares, which is my SMP. If you haven't seen anything about it, welcome. And I'm just making a little bit of progress, putting up a wall around my village, and trying not to do anything of consequence before my first video comes out in a few days. So, yeah! Just generally kind of having a good time here. Wait. Oh, that was a very delayed reaction. I think my guy just didn't realize he'd been hit. Cool. Wait. Oh, the chest is still here. I'm curious. Nope, it's just empty. Alright. I was wondering if Salt had gotten absurdly generous or something. I'd have to give whatever it was back. I was just doing what was right in returning his stuff, so he's all good. Oh! Hello, it's Sev. Yeah, a lot of progress. Yeah, this has only been up for like, what, 2 days at this point, basically? And 2 or 3 days. And yeah, we've made a tremendous amount of progress. It's great. Sev and Rin. Also, while you're at it, check out Sev, as long as I'm advertising for fellow diners on here. People who used to be diners on here. Yeah, Sev does some fantastic videos, I think. And Sev, I don't know if you're going to hate me for this, but one of my favorite videos of yours is you did a tutorial for, like, making seagulls and birds. Catch you later, Shrill. Yeah, but seagulls and birds and making them out of a bunch of blocky blocks, and they look really, really good. And it's one of my favorite videos of yours. Even though it's a really simple little idea, but you executed it so well. And I just love it. And I actually was thinking of putting some of those birds above my island at one point for Dinnercraft, and then I never got around to it, which was a shame. But I think you actually put some of those burbs in your base, unless I'm mistaken, or somebody put some burbs in your base. So that's good. Alright. Alright. There's the live chat. Hello. Oh, righty. Oh, hey, Sev and Rin, just kinda thought you want to know, just got to 150 subscribers in this stream. The first of my videos you commented on. You know, was it actually the first video of yours that I commented on? Because it was really, like, I loved it. I really feel like I should do more small tutorial videos, but I never feel like I know what to do. So I'm always really, really impressed by people who consistently make fun little tutorial levels and still, like, have a personality and make fun videos outside of that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy about that because, you know, obviously it's been quite a while, but it's like, so it's kind of funny. It was, Dinnercraft was less than a year. But when I first started hanging out with you two, it's probably, well, it was, I had maybe 60-some subscribers. The one chunk video, yeah, the one chunk challenge, that was fun. That was good. I do wish that I'd do more stuff like that, though. Because that feels a bit more like, I don't want to say that SMP stuff doesn't, you know, take skill and dedication and time and whatnot, but it's sort of like, it feels like that's, being able to do something fresh with that is actually a bit more, you know, creative and inventive, and I don't want to feel like I'm spinning my wheels, you know? I want to feel like I'm actually doing something that somebody hasn't done before and actually make somebody look at it and say, ooh, nice bird. You know what I mean? Look at it and have a reaction like I did watching Sev's vids, where it's like, nice bird. Did I just put 3 in a row? Okay, I didn't. Okay, good. So this wall is coming along nicely. That looks good. That looks fine. Move on. Fix it later. All kingdoms now reduced to 1 chunk. Well, you know, I would not advocate for that in the least. That would be terrifying. Okay, that works. That would be funny though. Maybe we could do that. The custom tree designs. Thank you, Sev. I had a lot of fun doing those, and I intended to do more, but it never really got a whole lot of traction, and people never commented on it or anything, so it kind of felt like I was, you know, it did feel like I was just trying to repeat stuff that other people had done better, like Megray. Megray has some fantastic custom build tutorials as well, and those are always pretty, you know, intimidating to jump into when people are doing crazy stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I was thinking, is maybe what Rin is suggesting there is actually a great idea for perhaps later in the season when we open up sort of like, you know, beyond, like, the second half of it's probably going to be something like the Kingdoms Beyond or something like that, when we open up the world border and there's going to be crazy cool mountains and all that sort of stuff. And we're going to have more traditional mini games and building it whatever style people want, as opposed to just sort of this medieval style. And it'll just kind of be a breath of fresh air, I think, at that point, and people have Elytra and all this sort of thing. But doing sort of like, we have, what, is it 12 kingdoms? I think it's 12 kingdoms. So with the 12 kingdoms, just taking and giving, you know, 12 chunks over to people to do like a recreation of their kingdom, or a different, not necessarily a different kingdom, but just do something tangentially related to that. That would be a lot of fun. I like that idea, and therefore I may steal it. I really need to decide how tall to go with this. There. That's how tall. Oh, that's a short piece of wall. The Diorama District! That's a good name for it. But I'm thinking we'd have to do sort of like a mini-game-esque thing for it. That would be a lot of fun. Alright. Well, I'm glad I didn't end the stream earlier, because I would have missed out on a bunch of people joining, because, well, we got up to 9 viewers concurrently for a little while there. That was pretty cool. But yes, I would have missed the Rin and Sev show, which I would have very much been disappointed about. But yes, this has been a long time in the planning and a long time in the making, and I'm glad I've finally come back to BunchaSquares for at least a little while here. Other projects and sundry on the horizon, obviously, but this is kind of going to be my main focus for at least a little while, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I've been planning the town of Freefield for a few weeks now, and I have some really good ideas. I hope. I think it will look really, really cool. What I'm looking for is you kind of have your Rohan and your is it Whiterun? Yeah, Whiterun in Skyrim, where you come over the crest of the hill and you look down and you can immediately tell what the town looks like. Yeah, it is bound to be good. Some of my future plans are bound to be interesting and exciting. So, but if you come up here, what I'm looking for is to have a town that has sort of like that instantly recognizable factor, where if you're standing up on this ridge in the Grey Hills and you look down and you're like, ah, Freefield, at long last, I've made it. And to have it be sort of a unique feel, and to have sort of like a central structure. And the central structure is still in the works. Oh! I think I almost got headbutted off the mountain there. Oh, I'm glad I moved when I did. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna get out of the mountains, because the mountains are not as crazy as they're going to be, but yeah. But yes, you get what I mean. I want something that is instantly recognizable as Freefield, and to kind of build up the world as such as I go. And I think I'm waffling at this point. I think I'm just saying things. The goats look great. Yep, the goat. Well, I'm glad you think this is looking good. I'm definitely excited about the way it's going already, because people have already been putting in some crazy work on prepping and making things look their best, and really, really leaning into it. So I'm excited to see where it goes for sure. And first video will be up shortly, and I know this is beyond spoilers for the first episode, but you know, I'm having fun with it, and that's really what matters, right? Right. So, yeah. Good times. Had by all. So since we've got a few more people here looking at things, so I'm just curious, show of hands, who was your favorite Hermit season finale? Because I know a lot of people watch Hermitcraft and whatnot, and I know you two in particular, Sev and Rin, definitely watch it. So I'm just curious, who was your favorite finale that you watched? Salty liked Ren. I have yet to watch Ren's. I normally don't watch all of Ren's videos, but I should catch up with them here before Season 8 launches. I did watch Scars. I thought that was really good. I felt kind of bad for, him for missing out on being able to make, Scar X everything he wanted it to. And I also watched Iskals, and I felt bad for him for not, produced a movie. Oh no, I'm gonna have to watch this. Oh, okay, I'm finding. Oh, this is gonna be an awkward height of wall going here. There's only one green. There's only green. Okay. Green's was pretty great, I have to say. I always feel like you can kind of tell with some of them that they really are going to miss, like legitimately miss that world and that season. And Grian's really came across to me as he legitimately was just going to, you know, miss it, and he put in a lot of heartfelt effort into that final episode, so I did enjoy that. The wall is so weird here because it's gotta be tall, otherwise it just doesn't work. I'm trying not to make it too abnormally ridiculously tall, and that might have crossed the line. Yeah, okay, I do need to check out Rendogs, though, because I've heard from a few people now that it's something to behold. Okay, so I guess I need to start a war in the comments section here, but Season 7 or Season 8? Not Season 7, Season 8. Season 7 or Season 6? What do you guys prefer? Oh, I haven't seen Exumas yet either. Because personally... Okay, let's see. Okay. There's a recap, so I'll have to probably watch that before diving in. Oh, wow. No preference for Season 7 over Season 6 or Season 6 over Season 7? Oh, later, Rin. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I had to sweep. Boop-a-da-doop, boop. Yeah, so I think I'm... So Raiden has ducked out. Who else is... We still have 9 people watching, somehow, for some reason. Can't convince me they're all here for me. But, yeah, I'm just gonna, since I mentioned it, personally, I think I preferred Season 6 and the pacing of that, because it always felt like something big was happening. And I kind of got the feeling at a few points this season that there was nothing, you know, hefty happening. There were a couple of times where I actually... not intentionally, I try to keep up with it, where I unintentionally, you know, stopped watching for a couple weeks at a time for Season 7. And it felt kind of weird. I wasn't used to... I mean, I found them, to be fair, in Season 6, so it might be a little bit of just, you know, oh, hey, I found them, then nostalgia-ish factor. But I really feel like there was a certain something about that season. Maybe it was... I mean, the shopping district in that season, in both seasons, were fantastic. And both led to a lot of fun shenaniganery, but... I don't know. I can't really... I guess I can't really put a word to it right now, as I'm thinking about it. Just some sort of unspoken feeling that I preferred Season 6, I guess. And that's what you all watched before. It's vague statements without much direction to them. You only watched... so, Sev only watched Green in Season 6, but really enjoyed the storyline with the hippies. Yeah, this... Yeah, quarantine fatigue. Okay, that is true. Salty just said quarantine fatigue is probably a real thing. Green in Season 6. Yeah, the storyline with the hippies was a lot of fun. Area 77 was a blast. I missed having Doc in more stuff, I think. I also feel like for... and maybe this is dumb to say it this way, but it's sort of like, given that it was quarantine and people were, you know, able to be, you know, more dedicated to just being inside and doing what they do for a living anyway, I kind of expected them to do more together. And to, like, you know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just making this up, but it felt like they could have done more, you know, as a community, maybe. But maybe that's the wrong way of putting it. Because they did plenty as a community, don't get me wrong. But for one another, I kind of felt there was only so much that they could do. I'm waffling at this point because for me, I'm not sure what it is for anybody else, but it's about 8:30 here, and I have been up for... I got up earlier this morning, so... Going a little cross-eyed. As usual. All good stuff. And there goes my axe. And there goes my new axe. Here we go. Collab videos are great, but they had a big group of people and everyone expected many faces in the videos. Yeah, that is true. That is true. If you were just at a computer all day for your job, then that would be a little bit daunting. I mean, I totally get that, because, I mean, as I've said repeatedly multiple times, but I'm in law school, so a lot of what I do is sit and stare at my screen for 8 hours of the day. And even though it's summer, I've got some summer classes that I'm working on right now that have a lot of research and a lot of papers, and yeah. So it's kind of weird, the thing, because I stare at my computer half the day, and then when I'm like, okay, I need a break, what do? I stare at my computer some more. I mean, not always, but, you know, a lot of the times I find myself back on Minecraft being like, alright, let's play some Minecraft. But I can understand where if that's your job, that takes on a significantly less appealing role. Whoa! What is this cave? I didn't realize this dropped down like this. Village generation, excuse me, is so funny when it's this close to the ocean. I'm hearing weird noises. I'm thinking it's an axolotl killing a squid, because axolotls spawn out here a lot. Yeah. And they kill a lot of fish, so do be getting a lot of fish up in here. And Kayla619 has joined. She's actually the other member of Freefield. And together we shall rule this free field. Yeah, the Flaz waffle, the trademark Flaz waffle. It's something that you really gotta enjoy. Where's... Yeah, there she is. Hey! She's got some baked potatoes there. Not sure what the plan is right now. I'm just needing a bit more cobblestone. Oh wait, that's not good. That. There we go. Okay, yeah, so once the interior of this area is cleared out a bit more, there's going to kind of be a separation of the town. We're kind of going to have the dock side down on this stretch of things. And we're going to have... Oh, I'm going to need to plan some of this a little bit better. Okay, I just realized that some of my dockside stuff is going to be a little funky if I don't do it just so. So I need to make sure that I'm not overbuilding here. Ooh, plenty of iron and a very pale axolotl. Don't axolotl questions. Whoop. Oh, can you not shear goats? I thought you could shear goats. Can you milk them? I thought you could do something with goats that you could do with one of the other mobs, but I can't remember. Uh-oh. We have an intruder. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. It's a salty. He's getting axolotls. He's stream sniping my axolotls. How do you like that? That's all right. They're kind of a varmint critter around here anyway. Okay, I should probably sweep. Salty, that is all good. You're basically performing pest removal as far as I'm concerned. 10 concurrent watchers right now. Hello. I've moved into the double digits somehow. Welcome aboard. Also glow squid for that dark space, as there will be great farm for the ink. Yeah, yep. I actually think I have more glow squid ink sacs right now than I have actual squid ink sacs, which is kind of funny. I've never found it as easy to get ink sacs as I have here, because, well, we've just got natural spawning locations for all sorts of squids. Ooh. Remember, kids, stay hydrated. Okay. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes. Just gonna come over here. And this cobblestone is just a placeholder. It's gonna get replaced. And then this should be... And this should be right here. And then I'm gonna just go one further out. There. That should be good. No. Right there, and then, well, don't know why I did that, and we could have just done this. Ta-da! Alrighty. Oh, and we're back down to 8. I had to say something. I had to open up my mouth. Oh, well. But 8 watchers. 8 viewers is not a bad deal at all. So let's see here. What do I want to do? I'm just checking out some of my my prior plans for this. Yeah, 150 subscribers. That just, I'm jazzed about that. I'm excited. Even though it might not sound like it now because I've been concentrating for a bit. I am. Gonna do back-to-back stripped oak or strip spruce, whatever. You know what I mean. You know what you're watching what I'm doing. You've seen what I'm doing. Road to 200. I am on that road to 200. Hey Shrill, hey, how you doing? We are well on our way with a will and a wall. And this goes there, and then this will go here, and then let's just go ahead and build. Yeah, let's do that. And then it's almost like this is kind of fallen off into the ocean sort of thing. And then this, oh no, it's the same height as that one. That cannot stand. Okay, well, I guess this is as high as this one goes. But there we go. How about that? No, that just doesn't work either. Dang. Well, I guess that works. That actually works. Oh, that looks good. That looks fine. That looks lovely. Everyone press that red button. Is that the red button? The report button. It seems like Bub is sus. We have enough wheat to continue to sheep like this. You know what? We have more sheep. We have more wheat. We have kelp. Kelp is floating around. Say they spawn in the water underneath stone. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep them around for a while, but also eventually I think Freefield will want to make sure that its port is free of little pests who kill all of our nice fish and make parking your boat bad. It's naturally occurring stone, though, right? That's kind of the issue. There's probably a good way of making... Oh, goodness! Hey, Marks! Hey, it's Marks Craft. Everybody, it's Marks Craft. Everybody say hi. I'm blushing. Yep, Marks is another ex-diner who is... just got some crazy cool builds, some crazy inventive stuff, and just all around, check out his videos. I mean, they speak for themselves. They're great. They are a lot of fun, and the single player survival world is just beautiful. If it needs to be natural stone, then lava making stone may work. Well, that's interesting. I don't know if that would work. I guess that's... hey, no problem. No problem, Marks. Anytime. But yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe that's something for an episode of Exuma's Mythbusters to figure out. Is whether or not that's actually a thing. Or the best way to make an axolotl farm. I mean, realistically, you could just dig down and flood a section just of normal underground area. As long as you don't break the blocks, I guess that would probably... I think that would probably work, unless the water also has to be naturally occurring, in which case, I don't even know what you're doing. Minecraft coders, what the heck is happening there? Sheep. Have sheep. Yeah, I do have a geode, actually, right off the coast. Right down there. Yup. Let me just dive down here. Yeah, that was one of the things where it was sort of like... what was that? BRB? Was that a BRB that just kind of stroked out there? BBAB. Oh, I need to breathe. I need air. Oxygen is helpful. Okay. Where is this? Is this open to the environment in any way, shape, or form? No? Good. Let's keep it that way. Salty has bailed. See you in a bit. Salty man. Oh, be back in a bit. Oh! Oh! I looked at that and just said, I'm so used to BRB, because that makes sense and is legible. But yeah, that doesn't quite roll off the tongue the same way as BRB does. Okay, alright, everybody's everybody's attacking me in the comments. I know now. I've learned my lesson. Oh, that's great. Biab. Back in a bit. Biab. Okay, so alright, so since everybody knows this except for me, do you say, does it translate as well into spoken word, like where somebody will say, biab, or is this just sort of like, only in the context of being, on a game, right? Or am I wrong? Is this something that, because I've never heard anybody say BBL. Okay, what's BBL then? Everybody's teaching Bub how to internet, I guess, today. It's just for text, but I will say it out loud because that's just me. Okay, that's fair. I mean, that's a good excuse as any. Be back later. Be back later. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, BBL makes sense. The BAB one, just that. Oh, shrill. Rip. Sev, don't. You'll confuse Bub more. Hey, I mean, like, all I am is confusion. I am a wandering ball of confusion most of the time. And that's okay. I've learned that that is fine. Because sometimes if you're confused, people will explain things to you, and you will... Oh, hello! How are you? Let me... put that there. In that case, since that's right here, I can't have that because otherwise, I mean, we just can't because of reasons. Ooh, you got verned. You got a vern. Oof. Kayla's gonna go rest. Okay, cool. Omega confused fish. Omega confused fish all day long. Oh, also, I'm almost out of oak, so I might as well go and sweep. I'm gonna go sweep. I'm gonna sweep as well. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna get to as fast enough. Cool. Amazing mine shaft. Oh, no! Oh no! That is... a story in 3 parts. Oh, goodness. Hold on. I found an amazing mine shaft. Dead. That's glorious. Okay, what was I in here for? Oak. Professor. Oh, whoa. 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 Okay. That's slightly cursed. Okay. The Gray Hills... Well, the Gray Hills are an angry place. They are an unfriendly... biome. Swirl has returned. So I'm gonna tell him to welcome back, baby yak. no, what just happened? It looks like I had a stroke on the keyboard. Of Doom! Of Doom! Always need to have the Doom. Oh, steak. The fisherman's best friend. Incorrect usage detected. Well, hold on a second. Let me stand in my sheep so I'm safe here for a moment. And I'm gonna free up some cows as well. Okay. Oh, wow. Marx is getting off work super early. That's awesome. Kingdoms are in phase 1 in the demographic transition, and thus women have many children, so not all of them die. What? I missed something. What? Salty is just... Oh yeah, there's Master Swirl and Master Shrill, and we're expecting there to be either some sort of Master rivalry or Master team-up going on, ultimately. Oh yeah, the Moria Mines, yeah. I am on fire with his crazy data pack coming in clutch for some really cool and unfortunately deadly content. I hope to find at least one of them at some point. Somebody jumped on a carrot. Was not me. I think I see the culprit. It's right over in that direction. Yeah. Masters unite! That would be frightening, and the goal is not world domination. The goal is to actually, make sure that you have a viable kingdom to begin with. The master of various interesting factoids. I used to be big into, like, a bunch of random trivia and nonsense, and I've probably, I know it's cliche as heck to say it, but I've probably forgotten more than I know right now. And I mean, I'm only in my 20s, so, It's really interesting that the Grey Hills and West Landing already are off to a good relationship. That was, I guess, an emergent property. Master Shrill is lost. Do not be lost. Being lost is not a thing that you want to be. Same, Salty, same. I'm very much in the same boat with that. Alrighty. Alrighty, how? Okay, so we have this wall, and it's actually coming around quite nicely. I like this. I like this. I'm not sure, should I have made this taller? Maybe. But really what will end up happening is this is... Oh... I'm trying to remember where I have, because there's a part of the city that's going to actually be over here as well, and down by the shore. And I'm trying to keep it from being too congested, I guess. So I don't want to build things too close to one another. Blah 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 blah. So the plan is to make a kingdom, start a war, kill everyone, and then breed cute axolotls. Yes, and then the 5th step is question mark, question mark, question mark, 6th step, profit. And that sounds about right. Armor does exist. Yes, Shrill is reminded that armor exists. and is a lovely addition to any adventurer's party. I would recommend. Whee! There's something really satisfying about landing in one block of water. Even if it's not just a single block of water, but like in one block deep of water and not taking any damage and just kind of thunk. Now that I have a better computer, the sound on this game is so much better than I ever realized. Okay, I'm gonna pick up this carrot before it despawns. I also thought... Ooh, okay, so we might need to kill a few of the sheep and cows off. Kerplunk. Don't want to accidentally lag things. Shrill's won. GG. Minecraft's over. He beat it. World record. Speedrun. Wait. Oh, there we go. There's the damage. Okay. Put another creeper in there. Another creeper in where? In the sheep pen? That would do it. I mean, we already had one earlier. Yeah, well, more importantly, like, I should just try rescuing them. Because rescuing them apparently does not go well for me. Yeah, to kill the sheep. Okay, yeah. That would do it. Where'd Kayla get off to? I have a feeling that something sketch is happening behind my back. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So Salty is claiming that he didn't put a creeper in the pens. Oh yeah? Well, if you didn't put a creeper in the pens, then how come there's not a creeper in the pens right now? Checkmate, atheists. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I'm moving on. Progress is being made. This is now a wall. Spoosh. Also, threading the needle and going down here is really, really cool. Okay. Wow, I've... Shrill, no! We are friends! We are friends! I will help you lay siege to somebody else! I have a really fun catapult design. No! What's the name of my kingdom? My kingdom is Freefield. And we are sort of the farming and agriculture kingdom. Although mostly just, you know, it's gonna mostly be wheat. Gabibo would be proud. Oh yeah, I've played more with my friends before. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the best. Yeah, hypothetically, that makes sense. Yes. Well, you know, I could start charging. You know, I could start charging for things. Hey, I was running around the server giving everybody free bread, you know, to start with, but maybe people don't want the free bread. Maybe people don't want the free food and assistance that Freefield has been handing out. Well, the wall isn't to keep people from leaving. The wall is to keep people from getting munched by zombies, which is the real issue. That is the real enemy. The real enemy. This is like Game of Thrones right now. Like, the real enemy is the zombies, and the kingdom's at war. Well, hey, Swirl, maybe Maybe you should have been in a more convenient kingdom. I'm just teasing. Shoot, do I have a bunch of bread? I probably do have a bunch of bread somewhere here. I have 2 bread. That's not a bunch of bread. Hi! Do I have a bunch of bread? I have some copper. That's not quite right. Swirl. You know, I actually haven't been over to West Landing pretty much since the season started, except to help Little House Gnome out. Lost a bunch of her stuff right at spawn there. The prices in West Landing markets just add a little 0 to the end. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? What do I have? What do I have that would be a good trade for something here? What's something that Freefield has to offer? You know what? I'm gonna go up and harvest just for you over in the wonderful kingdom of West Landing. I'm gonna harvest you up a bunch of food. Because food is always a good thing to have, and you can never have too much of it. The lines have been drawn, yes. The lines have been drawn by me when I drew up which kingdoms were where, and when I drew up the whitelist. All right. I'm just kidding. Like, West Landing's great. All right, what have we got here? What else do we have? The rare non-budding goat girl for my goat guy. That is a tough proposition. You know what? Here we go. What I'm gonna do is a classic free field maneuver of half a stack each. A dragon melting the throne. Well, here's the thing, because there are 12 thrones, and no one king or anything like that. You know what? I need to make sure that my presence is known. Oh. Ooh, hold on. Why? Oh my goodness, I don't have my resource packs on. Oh, I feel dumb right now. Well, you're supposed to... dang it, I would have made a golden crown. But I can't, because my resource pack's not on. Okay. I'm just gonna stand here and put my dunce cap on. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, well, in that case, I just need to smelt up some potatoes. Some patatas. See, okay, so in my defense, I have them on my laptop, which is what I've been using this weekend up until now. And now that I'm back at my actual, like, laptop, my desktop, rather, and good computer, I haven't installed them yet. So I completely forgot that that didn't just, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I always, whenever I have two computers that have Minecraft on it at the same time, I'm kind of like, but where are my worlds? And I just kind of turn into a moron where I think that the worlds carry over, and it's like, but where did they go? And then I have to remind myself, wait, no, that's not how this works, because that's not how this works. Sadness. I wish it was how it worked. Like, that'd be great. But no such luck. Spoosh. Ow. My face. And my feet. And my shins. That's far enough away. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Wow, it's 9 o'clock. This is actually probably about a full hour to an hour and a half beyond what I was planning on streaming. So, you know what? I think I'm actually going to call it right there because this has been a lot of fun, but I'm getting tired and repeating myself a whole lot. Sev still has all of her old worlds on her laptop and completely forgot about them. That is unfortunate. I always feel bad when I, you know, miss an old world or something. I've changed laptops a couple of times and I've always somehow missed worlds, getting them from one to the other, which is always a bummer. But anyways, this has been this time. That will be that time. I'm hoping to throw up a stream schedule at some point. Right now, as you can see, I've updated my banner on my YouTube channel, and it just says stream schedule occasionally. And for right now, that'll probably be good enough. But until I do, and until you see me in my next one, this has been this time. That will be that time, and I have just run out of time. So I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be out very, very shortly. It's 3 a.m. for Sev. Good night, Sev. Good night, everybody, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.